So far this has been a hard spring between the weather and insects. It's absolutely frustrating. So you guys have probably seen a couple of our lettuce and arugula beds that have been doing very well. We're really pleased with those. Got some other beds that are doing pretty well. But I came out to an empty bed this morning that had been planted with starts, and I have replanted it. But this whole bed here was empty. Everything, all of the seeds, all of the lettuce starts that went into this bed were gone this morning, and I had a few extra trays, so I have replanted them. But just very frustrating to come out and find your hard work as working on seed starts gone and have to do it again. But such is nature, I suppose. Weather's also not cooperated in that we've had way too much rain. In the last, I think, 4 or 5 days, we've had almost 7 inches. So quite a bit of frustration going on there. So let's go out and talk about the market garden field and the weather effects on that, and show you what's going on. So as you can see how windy it is today, we've got tree stumps and concrete blocks and pallets trying to hold these silage tarps down to keep everything a little bit drier underneath there. Just a constant challenge with the wind. I've gotten about, I think, 11 rows of plants planted out here, and you can see the standing water in the rows from the rain. You can see the wind just battering the plants out here, and you can see a lot of the pepper plants have just been decimated by something that we can't see. I have not seen any worms or anything on them. Other ones are just being tattered by the wind and insect pressure. So a lot of frustration in this year's market garden. Soil conditions difficult. We have even tomato plants where a lot of the foliage, I don't know if something ate it or the high winds from the last couple of days have just, stripped them. But walking between the rows, you can see it down here. We've got this section, I mean, just every single row standing water. So luckily the beds are raised, and so the plants' feet aren't in the water, but still just crazy. So very frustrating so far this season. It's been so wet. We still have a lot more to get planted, a lot more work to do, but weather has just not cooperated very well. In the greenhouse, we still have our apple cart turnover tomatoes because during a windstorm, there's another video we have that shows that. But yeah, these are the last of the tomatoes we need to get planted, and we have no idea which kinds they are because the plants and seeds all got mixed up. Got a couple more, a little bit of lettuce trays planted. They're ready for starts in case something else eats the rest of those. And we've got some of our squash starts going here. Delicatas and winter squash, zucchini, and oddly enough, the one tray that hasn't come up yet are the yellow straight neck. Everything else has sprouted. So still a lot of damage from the wind and the storms to our greenhouse. We've kept this one patched together, but we have ordered a new professional greenhouse that is 16 by 30, I think it was, and we're going to strip all the plastic off of this one and use the frame to build a different one. So stay tuned for that. But times are hard, times get difficult. With all that's going on in the world, you hear so much about even other homesteaders and other farms showing all the upside and the good times, but what am I trying to say? It's like just frustrating that I guess it's frustrating that it's sometimes in some areas more difficult than others to grow and produce food than people are led to believe. But we're going to face the challenges and hit them head on. Whatever fails, we're going to try it again a different way. So that's it for now. You guys have a good day.